Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Daffy Duck the Marvin missions. Last time we made our way through Aquarium 4, we almost kind of stopped the instant Martian invasion, but they ended up taking over the planet anyway. Now we are on Zeus 3, which is an icy planet. I'm not a big fan of this level. Really not a big fan because of all the ice physics. It doesn't help that you can't really change direction during your jump without a little bit of difficulty, and there's one of the first enemies in the planet here. These little things you just move around with the propeller and shoot those projectiles at you. These things take 5 hits to kill with the blaster. Just be ready to get out of their way and to block those projectiles that they shoot at whenever necessary. You also have a lot of platforms and a lot of electrical barriers that also show up too, so you want to be careful with that. Yeah, whenever you see something that you can walk behind, you want to make sure to wait for it to zap, and if it does, you want to wait until it stops zapping. Also, there are those cannons that you can't destroy, which will try to zap you. Unfortunately. All you can do with those is wait. Same with the cannons. And sometimes those little projectile shooting things with the propellers will sometimes be upside down. You'll have to shoot up at them whenever necessary. Also, I managed to find an extra life up there, but you probably saw where it was and how to get it, so that's a thing, I guess. You also want to be careful, even if there aren't any of those ice physics to deal with, because even on dry land, on unfrozen land rather, you can still take unnecessary damage, which can be bad. Also, I'm going to have to get back up here. Oh boy. Taking a lot of damage here. And don't even try to jump straight up in case you're trying to escape the ice physics, because that won't work. And after this part, we're going to find some orange juice, so don't worry. We're going to be able to refill our energy here. And finding this guy will be rather simple because, well, unless we directly touch him, he's not going to be much of a threat. Time to go down some icy slides. The momentum on those can be a little bit crazy. You want to be careful. Also, can't even touch the cannons. What's up with that? Oh, there's a platform there. Okay. Too close to that. I don't think you're supposed to go this way, but I'm going there anyway at the top of my jump. Then I have more fuel. Ow. And there's a thing that shoots these little smoke rings. You want to block those. They do home onto you pretty well. And you also definitely want to take the right side when you go up here. And it's a good thing I did all that, because that gave me another extra life. Maybe it was a good idea for me to have 5 lives at the beginning. Maybe it wasn't. Okay, you can touch the cannons. I guess it was just a really bad timing there that I got hit and touched the cannon. Just created a weird coincidence, I guess. There's a continue point. I want to touch that. And I'm not going to grab that, but there is a nutty icon there, which I'm not going to use because of reasons. And you definitely want to be behind Marvin the Martian. Kinda-ish. When he shoots straight down. This place is a good place to stand, right where this little column is. But you'll probably get hit by raining death. And as soon as you see one projectile fire, you want to kind of fine-tune where you are, so that way you can try not to get hit by the next projectile, which is always some wishful thinking. And after enough hits, We get some money, and Marvin's little chariot of destruction won't be able to harm us anymore. Now it's time for Section 2. Oh boy. We have some more Martians. This time these guys are wearing coats and hats and boots and probably mittens. Yeah, they are wearing mittens. And I swear they take 7 hits to kill. Because they seem to be taking more hits the further we go in the game. Which can be very, very annoying. And something I don't really want to deal with, but I have no choice but to. And I know there's a reason for you to go up here. Besides finding another Martian. Yeah, that is 7 hits, I think. Why did I run back into that? So as you go through these sections, you're going to find out that there will be more and more unfrozen land to deal with, which is kind of a good thing, I suppose. But at the same time, you're going to be dealing with even more enemies, and I'm glad that that did not have an electric barrier trying to zap me. No, okay. I already shot the Martian that was here. He would have kept moving back and forth, and that right there, where I kind of landed on my butt and just kind of slid to the left there, that's going to be more of a problem the more platforming you do. Because there's going to be more platforming as you go through the game. And that can happen sometimes when you're trying to change direction and jump just to fine-tune yourself onto a platform. These guys can be hit when they reach the lowest point of their hover. When they reach the lowest point of their hover, you can shoot them without having to jump or anything. Also, definitely watching out for the smoke rings and anything else that could probably be shot at me. And we took care of that guy. And that guy too. Hopefully. Taking a lot of dumb damage, but it's a good thing I have all these lives. And this orange juice. I forgot about that. And I just somehow managed to get past all that right there. That's amazing. These guys, the little hovering guys, they will start hovering when you shoot. If you're shooting at ground level, standing up, the blaster shot will miss them. But thankfully, as I said before, you can always get them at their lowest point of their hover. And I'm being very careful here because apparently these things can get at you from like a mile away, these cannons. And I tried to avoid touching that thing again, but unfortunately that did not work. And this is probably my least favorite part. I have to say, was that even hitting him? You don't, as you can see there, you don't even have to be on his level to get him to hover. You can just be facing him and just have him on screen, that little hovering guy. Assuming robots have a gender. Then again, this is a Looney Tunes cartoon, so it's pretty much possible. Maybe. Wow, I'm taking a lot of dumb damage. You know what? I'll gladly take the hits just so I can get that. I don't mind the waste of fuel here just to try to get all the way over there. And what's over here? This will probably take me back a little bit. Maybe. Yeah, it took me back. I think. Whatever. I'm getting new enemies. I'm exploring new parts that I probably didn't even touch in my practice run. Which probably left me just so aggravated at this game. And you know what? I will probably need that for later. And you're going to learn pretty soon that one of the best ways to figure out where you are, as far as like relative to like the rest of the stage, is to look at the background. Because you can see those moving ice flows right there. And you can tell that you're, well, we're now at the lowest point of the level apparently. Okay, we are not dealing with that bottomless pit. That's not happening. And I thought that was a hovering robot again. There are also those little spikes. You can't destroy them with your gun, but you can make them explode by running into them. This is especially true if you are in your post-hit invincibility and you want to get past them. And you just want to get them out of the way. You can still be in your post-hit invincibility and take care of, and just run into them and take care of them that way too, which is pretty cool. And I kind of had the feeling I would be needing that. I'm pretty sure this is where I'm supposed to be. Wow, if I go to the left, yeah, I'm back at the beginning again. That's not fun. Well, we found things, and we took care of a lot of enemies. Ah, I forgot about that bomb gun. I might as well go ahead and pick that up now. Now, let's see here. Where have I been? I'm pretty sure that's going to take me to the... platform that I kind of took earlier. Or I could just use this and just go straight to continue point. Alright, this is where I left off from this point. And we'll have to deal with enemies again, but I'm okay with this. I am perfectly okay with this. As long as I don't lose too many lives, I'm okay. I'm fine with that as long as I'm not losing too many lives. Don't mind having to deal with all the enemies at this point. Let's see here. Okay, that's the rightmost part of the level. We gotta make our way down somehow. As you probably see since stage 1, the stages pretty much get pretty maze-like. And that becomes especially true later in the game. It's a good thing I got all that distance, because that way I can take care of this guy again. And yep, I've definitely been here before. I think I went this way last time. Yes, I did. Oh, I didn't go this way before. I didn't take care of that guy. But there is a three-way gun, and I will gladly take that. And we've reached another continue point. Excellent. Took some dumb damage there. I know stuff like this makes me wish you could look up and down the game with up and down on the control pad. That would have been very, very useful, and oh boy, this part. Want to be careful here. Fine-tuning your jump is not the easiest thing in the world. And we found another continue point. Glad I hit that because I don't want to deal with that again, and we're going to be facing a boss soon. Now, it looks like an ordinary Martian. However, his eyes are dark, and you want to equip the antimatter gun, so that way you can do a lot more damage in a lot less time. Thankfully, the guy is really easy to avoid. You just got to keep the ice physics in mind. Another thing to keep in mind is, again, every time you reach a new section, you get all your health refilled. This is one of the few games from the 90s that I know of from playing as a kid that did that. Glad it does. Not the best platformer in the world, due to all the jumping being a little muddy at times. You may think you may have the that jump to that platform under control when, in all actuality, You'll find out at the last section that you don't. Just find out right there at the last second. Ow. Well, it's a good thing I found that orange juice. And the best part about this little section of this little path here is, as long as I don't get this guy too close, I shouldn't have to worry about blocking too much. But at least his shots don't do that much damage. Anyway, this third section is really, really maze-like. I know that I keep saying that all the stages are maze-like, but then again, this one you'll really feel it. There's a lot more unfrozen areas than frozen. You'll be able to get around a little more comfortably here, but at the same time, it can be easy to get lost if you don't know exactly what you're doing, where you're going, all that. And as you can see, I kind of looped back to the beginning there, but that's quite alright. Allows me to find more stuff, if I can. Which is good, because I can find things like this bomb gun. Maybe I can find some orange juice, too. Wishful thinking, but you never know. And I'm not going up there again, because we're just going to go straight into a circle again if we do. And free money. I'll gladly take that. Now to see exactly what I'm doing here. That probably looped me back, so you know what? Let's not go that way. Let's get on this platform. Good. Glad to see that I was able to find a lower area there that I could drop to. Made it easier for me to find that. And I'm kind of moving slowly a little bit. I'm gonna hit this just in case, because you never know. Again. And I'm gonna wait for this guy to come back. And the good thing it landed right there at that platform. There's a cannon that I want to get away from. There was a continue gem right there. It's a good thing I found it. That's definitely leads to nothing, and wow. And it's a good thing I used that fuel. Got a little more there. Definitely gonna use some more here. Ow. Good thing there was some orange juice. I could have taken a lot of damage prior to getting here. And, well, it's a good thing I got that out of the way anyway. I was bound to hit it sooner or later. And there's an antimatter gun. I do want that. I'm still doing good on shots. I got 82. And I thought that would be the last hit. That was the last hit. Again, want to be careful here. Come on. Because, again, you can never see the enemies coming sometimes. I'm going to go ahead and grab the orange juice anyway, just in case. You know what? Since I'm invincible right here, go ahead and get right under him. Get some well-needed money for the Acme Weapon Shop. Thought I could take care of that guy in time. Come on. Go ahead and use the gun technique to get up here. And I'm going to have to be pretty careful. There's a safe spot right there. There we go. Another continue point. Where to go now? Well, if I go up here, I could probably find something. Maybe. Let's check. I will save that orange juice for later. 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. I said I was going to save that orange juice for later, and I got $4,600. And there's another one of these things. Let's see what happens if I go up. It'll probably lead to not much Istan. Not much Istan. Another word for a dead end. I'll go ahead and coin that. Of course, I'll probably run into some... Oh, hey! This looks familiar from my practice run. I want to take care of that guy first. You know what? I think if I had kept going where the arrow was, I probably would have ended up here anyway. More than likely I would have. And it's a good thing I actually decided to eschew all common sense there, because there is a continue point. I will gladly hit that. I'm gonna wait for this guy to come back to the right. Shoot him from behind. There we go. And, okay. What if I were to... There we go. I had to keep it on screen in order to kill him. Whatever. And it's a good thing I'm working backwards here, because this is definitely gonna allow me to get some stuff. And let's see if I can concentrate a little bit. And there we go. Took care of him. He didn't drop any cash. I wonder if I went too far. Probably went too far back. But it kind of helped out in the end, because I can get that orange juice. Yeah, I think I went too far back. Because I don't think these guys are dropping any money. Yeah, I went all the way back to the start. Jeez. Okay, time to retrace our steps here. See what we got going on here. I've been here already. Now that I think about it. So you know what? Time to make our way up. See what we can do here. That's a dead end to the right. I'm assuming that's as far right as we can go here. That's a continue point. I'm glad I explored. I'm glad I kind of did some backtracking there to get some stuff. I'm kind of loaded with cash for the most part. I think if I drop down here, I'll probably be able to continue with... No, that's the bomb gun. Or does it let me continue with the level? Either way, it's always good to find some weaponry. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab that. I will gladly take that. Pretty sure this will lead to a dead end as well. Gonna go up here, because I'm pretty sure that will take me to something. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe I've finished off all the enemies in this area. I just had the feeling this would happen. I just had the feeling that I knew I was going to get lost. But I know that this is the correct path. What if I were to go back? You're going to have to bear with me, because it can be very, very easy, like I said, way earlier in the section, to get super lost here. So you know what? What if I were to go? No. What if I were to go down to the right here? That would kind of help. Maybe. Feel like I'm definitely getting somewhere. Yes, I am. Now, will exploring get me anywhere? No, that's that platforming section I did with the safe spots that I mentioned. Whoa. Yeah, I'm definitely in uncharted territory here. And that was a terrible mistake. So the big thing you want to do here is focus on one of these robotic Martian soldiers, and then take care of the other one. Once you take out one of them, you'll be able to take care of the other one. So this thing has a pattern. 3 shots. You want to leap to one of the quarters and then try to avoid the last projectile. Then it shoots a bomb. First right, then left. And then it shoots that thing which will try to home in on you. Thankfully, that little red ball will disappear after some time. And thankfully, if you have about a lot, I'm not going to list like a high number of antimatter shots, but if you can use your antimatter shots wisely, know where the bomb was dropped last before the homing projectile, and just keep shooting it IQ high there, you should be able to get past the 3rd boss okay. That's probably the hardest level to that point, and that boss gave me a lot of trouble as a kid. I didn't really know it was that simple. Anyway, the incredible shrinking duck. We're on planet Amazonius. It's a dense jungle planet. Size is deceiving, and there's no atmosphere, but the food is great. Marvin the Martian has developed the shrinking ray. Earth is targeted, and good luck? So what do we got here? So we can only carry up to 7 nutty bombs and not 8 like I thought. I'll go ahead and grab some of that just in case. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm good on lives for the most part. I got 11 lives. Let's go ahead and go for 3 continues, why not? And I don't really use the other guns much. I really don't, and I know I'm going to find some more on the way. So, you know what? I'm going to leave the cash at 1150 and leave the Acme weapon shop. Why not? And we just got shrunk down. Switch to the blaster real quick, pause the game, and call it a video. Join me next time where I go through the jungle planet of Amazonius, try to get ourselves back to normal, try to stop Marvin from shrinking the Earth, and what have you. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!